You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Gilson, and this is our latest reaction to The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 4. And as always, for these Last of Us reactions, I am joined by my co-host Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Welcome back. We're here for another week. We barely survived last week, but
Oh
we're
my
here.
god.
We somehow made it to come back for another episode after the drama. Yeah, I'm rocking this shirt, RIP to our favorite gay couple last week and show some respect. This shirt is in honor of you, Bill and Frank. Last week was quite the adventure, a complete, almost complete departure from the video game storyline. We spent an entire episode basically on this post apocalyptic love story, this gay love story in the middle of this insanity. And it really just kind of had us stop and realize, like, what living is like and seeing people find purpose in a desolate wasteland of
And
life
hope.
and
Hope
hope.
and just what love actually means.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
And I talked about it on our podcast that we do over on Cinemania World Podcast, as well as I think we talked a little bit about it here. I, for one, from what I've heard from the game, am actually very happy they deviated from the game. I know that might, especially for someone who hasn't played the game, that probably sounds like sacrilege, but I think this also does so much more for Joel's character development. And it gives us a better understanding of his character, even though he wasn't even in the episode that much. Just it put you in the mindset of the world. It helps so much
Yeah.
more with the world building at large. And then obviously that letter is a huge impact on Joel. And once again, kind of recenters him and puts into perspective his mission with Ellie and what he has to do. And I think you lose that extra added character weight if we just kind of went by the books with what the video game did. And I'm sorry y'all missed out on an interaction I know many people loved in the game.
Listen, I understand where they're coming from because Ellie and Bill are very funny together and I understand that. And I love their interactions in the game, but but it doesn't add anything to the story really overall, those little interactions. And I know not every little interaction needs to like propel the story or anything
Yeah.
like that, but everything that we got last episode with Bill, Frank, and Joel and Ellie all added so much to not just the plot but the characters. And I know a lot of people were mad because they're like, oh, it didn't, like, the episode didn't propel the plot forward. I'm like, well, what the fuck game did you play? Because the only thing that propels the plot forward in Bill's town in the game is the car, and we end the episode with the car. So I'm like, I don't understand how you guys are
Yeah.
reasoning this. There's nothing huge in the plot that happens in Bill's town in the game. And obviously this episode, it was just a character study basically. And it added so much, like you were saying, to just what it means to like love, protect, and like that's like the whole like game to me is what it's about, to cherish the people in your life and how scary it is to love and possibly lose these people. So yeah, the episode was great to me.
I think that's what great adaptations do is it kept the plot points needed from the video game there, but saw an opportunity to expand on what the game presented. And I think that's what a good adaptation is going to do. It sees an opportunity to give us more while still delivering what needed to happen there. And that was the car and re-up on weapons and stuff. That's all that needed
Yeah.
to happen in this town from the game, and that did happen. We got the bare bones of what needed to go down, and yeah, I thought it was great. Also, we're recording on StreamYard for the first time, y'all. I'm just gonna throw this out there. So if you see that it looks different, if our reactions are looking a little bit different, we've never recorded on StreamYard before. I just been having lots of problems with we usually do Zooms. I'm usually a real old boomer beesh on here. But it's worked for us so well in all of our other sessions and all the other shows we've done. And it just recently has been really giving me problems. So fingers crossed that this comes out okay. I'm actually shocked that our last recording came out even as good as it did because
Somewhat
it gave
presentable.
me so many damn problems last week. Hannah can attest behind the camera. I
I
was
was sitting here
fuming,
talking to myself for like most of the episode.
fuming on my side of the camera for like half
And
of our recording
you'd just see Larry like click back on and he'd be like,
pissed. Just like, what the fuck?
yeah.
So, yes, we're trying something new. That's why, the layout might look a little different. We'll see how it works. But enough with all that. We're back into the action. All y'all who wanted a plot heavy episode, I have a feeling this one at least is going to get much more plot heavy because we're back on the move. We're back with Joel and Ellie moving. We've got a car where we're hunting that brother down. So let's see how
Listen,
far they get.
I know what happens in the game around this point, and
Okay.
I know that there's certain characters introduced.
Oh.
I won't say who because I don't know if Larry might have seen stuff online about it, so I don't want to
I
put that.
saw oh
But
shit,
you
I forgot
guys
the
know who I'm
actress's
talking
name.
about.
I
Oh,
saw the
Melanie Linsky. She
I
is
only
not.
I only saw her because of her thing where they were like, "Oh my god, they gave us Melanie for the gays," and some straight guy was like, "Us straight guys love you too," and she was like, "Oh,
That's
well,
less exciting.
that's less exciting, but
Yeah.
thanks." That's the only
She
reason I know.
she is not playing a character from the game, so
Oh,
I genuinely have no idea. This is a brand new character. But two characters from the games should be introduced in this episode if we're following
ooh.
the structure. I'm hoping.
Well, let's jump in and see what they give us on episode 4. We didn't mention Ellie got a gun.
She did get a gun.
She snatched one up from the table.
By the way, I didn't mention this when we were reacting to the episode, but the end shot just being a window, that is like basically the exact like play screen for the game. Like when you go to press play.
Ooh, not the pew pew.
She's so
All right, Miss
Joel left her
Ellie.
unattended for this long.
A little backpack of secrets.
We'll never get
Pew
over
pew.
how great the lighting is in this show.
We drive 10, 12 hours on one tank. You could go anywhere.
So where'd you go?
Pretty much nowhere.
Me.
Nice. How does that work? This is your fault then.
Oh?
Doesn't matter.
Is that what I think it is?
Push the envelope. It'll still be stationary.
It's her joke book!
Intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston. Volume 2.
Oh my
You
god!
ready? Like TOO. Analogy, bra.
Oh my god, she tells that one name!
I stayed up all night.
No.
Wondering where the sun went.
I love her. Oh my god, I'm so glad that they gave her the joke book. I was wondering if they were going to.
I want to see a
Oh my lord.
Tanks, choppers, all
I don't know if I want to see a tank.
Except to fight the wrong enemy. Just scattered around now.
Okay, there's this scene that is so iconic to the game that if they don't do it, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh my god, that's the exact same line! Oh my god.
Right.
All right, Hank Williams.
Oh my. Ah! It's the song! They're doing the scene. They're doing the scene. I'm gonna throw up.
Got something else.
Oh
Oh.
my god, they're doing it! They're doing it!
What?
No. Put that back. That's not for kids.
I don't even walk around with that thing.
Please get rid of it.
I want to see what all the fuss is about. Why won't we tape your stuff together?
No, stop!
I'm
Stop
not
it
done with
right now. Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
we could have kept it around though. I mean, I'm just listen.
That scene is line for line was straight from the game. I'm so glad that they did that scene. It's so iconic to the game.
With some Hank Williams playing in the back. There you go. There's your tanks, girl. Girl, I'd be happy that them tanks are deserted because if there were actual people from the government in them, I don't want to see it. Can we find an abandoned hotel or something? The fuck? We at least got a tent?
That is 20-year-old Chef Boyardee ravioli.
That guy was good.
Probably tastes the same as it did when it was first released.
It smells kind of good.
Well, that would be Frank's then.
We love you, Frank.
Oh, the joke book is back. Like the prized possession. She's holding on to that sucker close to the vest.
I don't blame her. Not even been down for 2 seconds.
Joe,
Bish, we know you ain't asleep.
can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
She's so serious.
You did. Did you read this?
No.
Gotcha, girl.
Oh, we got a smile. We got a
I am
small little
gagging
smile.
Miss Ellie knowing the damn punchline.
It's really neat to see how they use kind of like the sounds and stuff in the game in this, because they've integrated a lot of them, not just the score, but like little moments like this. Girl, I thought that was someone else. I was like,
Hannah was ready to fight.
who the fuck is watching her sleep?
Long story.
Oh.
Longer than 25 hours? Because I think that's what we got.
Gagged him.
Same mistake he made when he was 18. Pipe dream, yeah. Fireflies, all of them. Delusional.
I don't feel like the
Of course,
Fireflies
last I heard, he quit
feel like the
Fireflies
same
too.
thing as the U.S. Army.
So now he's on his own out there.
Oh, okay. Whoop. Ah!
That's about it.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo. But I made a promise to Tess. And she was like family.
They used a different take of that than they did in the trailer. In the trailer, when she said, "I'm not family," it made it seem like a question of "I'm not family," but obviously she was
How
just
do you know?
stating that she wasn't family here.
You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
Another scene straight from the game.
Ooh.
Oh. I know what this is. He's so. Oh.
Where are we?
Kansas City.
Well, it looks about the same as it does now.
Screw it.
What
Oh.
are you doing?
Take the next ramp. And we're back on the road minute tops.
Oh.
Joel,
Okay.
turn around! Oh, we're doing this in Kansas City instead of Pittsburgh, by the way. Wonder why they changed that. Not that it's a big deal, but
I can't tell from this. I'm all turned around.
It's gotta be the right.
The hell?
Is that the
Oh.
KZ? Where the fuck is Fedra?
Sir, please.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, no. Drive away. No, we're not. I'm sorry, not sorry. Woo! He said, bitch, if you don't move that ass. Ooh,
straight from the game.
Bitch.
Fucking
Run it,
Hunter!
Dab. No.
Oh my god. We're doing this scene. This is crazy.
Oh, get
Oh my
ready.
god.
Oh, hell.
We're doing this scene. We're doing this scene. And fuck this part of the game, by the way. It's so hard.
They're not gonna hit you. Look at me. They're not gonna hit you.
I don't know if that's supposed to parallel Joel telling Sarah not to look anywhere but him in the first episode, but that's what sort of reminded me of.
Got his ass. Next.
That hand is healing.
Well. Why people always want to cuss you out after
I
they
know.
started the bullshit?
I know, right? Could have just let them pass.
It's your fault your friend is dead. Oh. Oh shit, Allie about to grab that gun out the bag. Oh, another one, thank you.
Ooh, imagine not knowing whether the shots were at Joel dropping or not.
Oh, Joel, don't let your guard down. See?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, Allie. I know you want to help, but I don't know if I want you out there. Excuse you, sir.
We're doing this scene this early? Oh, no, we're not. Okay.
Oh, here she comes.
Oh, we are doing this scene this early. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go home. I'll tell everyone you're good. I don't know what to do. My legs don't work. My mom isn't far. If you can get me to her.
Oh my god, no, 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 I hate
We
this.
could be friends, I didn't know. I'm Brian. I'm Brian. What's your name? Wait.
No. No, 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 no.
Ooh.
You can have it. It's a good night. Get back behind the wall. No, I'm sorry, please.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Please, no, please, I'm sorry. Please stop. We can just stop.
Oh, Ellie.
Ellie, I gotta get in there. I can't fit through.
I'm okay.
I don't think that's why he was staring at you, girl.
No.
You're light, so.
Oh no, they're calling for...
You know where Henry is. Lawyer.
Henry?
Oh, you were wronged.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
man.
This has gone too far. They put a gun to my head.
There.
Ooh.
Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
For God's
Ooh, woo.
I delivered you.
But Henry did. And we know that he's still in the city. And I think that you know that too.
Fuck. I think they're talking about my Henry. Well, our Henry.
Okay.
You don't know who that is. But...
Who did this?
We think it was outsiders.
Hey! That's the guy who voices Tommy in the game.
Could be mercs.
Well, if
Sick.
Henry has a radio,
Are we talking about Henry?
will he live?
No, girl.
What if I had a doctor?
There's no
Oh.
chance. I'm sorry.
So I assume this is the hunters. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Understand?
the fuck did Henry do?
And kill them all.
Ooh, okay, Joe, we gotta go. Fuck Kansas City, we got to go.
Yeah, we got.
We don't need no barbecue, nothing. Get out. Ain't nobody got time for a Super Bowl party this year. Keep it moving, beach. Please. I mean, even if the doctor couldn't help that man on his deathbed, I feel like a doctor is still a pretty useful ally to have. A prisoner?
People.
We're gonna address the elephant in the room.
Are you okay?
Oh.
You shouldn't have had to.
Oh.
No,
Mm,
Well, you're glad I did, right?
just a kid.
mm.
You should know what it means to. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to. And I'm sorry.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, Ellie.
Oh.
Ellie. Oh, I don't want to. I'll cry. Mm-mm.
I thought we were getting through an episode.
I'm.
Oh.
Oh, I know what she's talking about. Nope.
Show me your grip.
Okay.
Finger off the trigger.
He said it's gonna be inevitable, I guess.
Well, who taught you that?
Fedra school.
Figures. Thumb.
I love her. I love her
Okay.
so much.
Put it in your pack. Shoot your damn ass off.
Who knew such a lovely moment was coming from that discussion?
But by the way, that moment in the game, I'm pretty sure that's their interpretation of it. Very vastly different in the game. Ellie actually kills the guy. Joel's very mad about it. Yeah, very different.
Yeah, y'all go find Henry and leave Joel and
No,
Ellie
don't
alone.
find Henry. Don't find Henry. Leave him alone. He's innocent. I know him.
That's my friend.
It is. That's my very, very good friend Henry. Leave him alone. Henry, no last name. Oh. This is Sam and Henry.
Is Henry a small child?
Henry won't let Sam starve.
Oh, Sam is a
Double
small
the
child.
guards around our provisions. He's fucking close. I can feel it.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, I thought maybe that guy was growing a conscience, seeing all that children stuff, but no. He's just like, there's something else I gotta show you. The fuck? What does this mean?
A bomb thing? Oh. The fuck?
Godzilla, is that you?
Hello?
Fuck.
What is this?
What in the world? What in the tremors is going on here?
Hello?
When do we tell the others?
What is
Tell them
it?
what? Let us know.
Not yet.
No, we want to hear.
Let's just handle what we have to handle. We can deal with this after.
I don't have no game insight on that. So.
There's no tremors under the ground in the game.
Not that I fucking know of.
Y'all better hide well. I do not want these people finding you.
We're going on 42 flights.
Girl, I think someone infected is gonna find him first.
Not all the way.
How far?
As far as I can make.
44.
As far as I can make it.
Them
Old
old
ass
man
man.
needs are gonna dictate
Old
when you're
ass
done.
man.
Them hurting joints are gonna determine how far up, girl. 3, 4's up. All right, we good.
We're done.
Let's find the window.
Did you kill innocent people?
Oh. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, girl.
33 floors, that's good.
It's gonna have to be.
I don't like this office building. This reminded me of
Come on.
Give me a minute.
something in
You see how these kids always be doing? Running your ass through the ringer and then be like, come on, we still can play. We can still go. No. Yeah. So give me a minute. I need to breathe. Chill.
This office thing is reminding me of a level in part 2, and hate that shit every time I played it.
They're gonna run into Henry and Sam somewhere out here.
Joe, sure you're gonna hear it.
Of course I'll hear it. That's the damn point.
Okay.
Don't let that be foreshadowing now that they get snuck up on.
Yeah, good night.
Don't piss me off.
I don't like this. Well, he gonna tell us about his innocent people?
When we were talking about hurting people,
Mm-hmm.
what did you mean it wasn't your first
Oh.
time?
He said, I'm not gonna tell you about me. You tell me about your story first.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
I don't want to talk.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. God, I don't want to cry.
Yeah, Ellie. Tell him.
All right.
You drop your story, I'll drop my story. We keep it pushing.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side.
Oh?
Is it because you were shot there?
He said that's why the left ear is going up. Okay.
Joel,
Hmm.
did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
Oh, we gotta smile. We gotta smile.
Ellie, hand me the book. Give it up, Ellie.
Oh, them both laughing.
So goddamn stupid.
You laughed, motherfucker.
I didn't laugh.
Yes, you did.
Jesus, I'm losing it.
You're losing it big time.
I love them. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh.
I'm meaner than
Oh.
Joe. That might have got you ditched at the party.
Oh, I'm crying over a fucking joke. Oh my god.
Joel.
Oh, he rolled over.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, hell no.
I know who this is. It's okay. We're okay.
Oh, is this
Sam and
them?
Henry! Sam and Henry.
Okay, episode 4. Sounds like we changed. Does anything take place in Kansas City?
We don't even go to Kansas City.
Oh, okay. So,
This
is all of this Pittsburgh?
Huh?
Is all of this the Berg, Pittsburgh?
Yes, all of this is Pittsburgh. So I'm
Okay,
not sure
Sam
why
and
they
Henry and all
changed.
that.
Yeah.
So the group Homegirls with is in the game, just not her as a character.
Well, none of them are like characters. It's like people
Just
that you run into and
encounter.
fight. Yeah. It's more encounters than anything. It's just like gameplay. So you
Okay.
never interact with them in cutscenes or get to know like names or anything like that.
Oh, they're not chasing down Henry and Sam in the
Definitely,
game.
yeah, definitely not. Sam and Henry are like, not that I can remember that they're chasing them down specifically. I know that they're trying to leave the QZ. I'm pretty sure is what it is.
What we saw in this episode that didn't happen in
Oh.
Pittsburgh. Her shooting then killing that man.
I can't remember exact, but I think this is early, compared to where it is in the game.
Sorry, somebody is like screaming outside of my window. What the hell? I
Oh,
thought I was
Lord.
in The Last of Us. What? Okay, sorry about it. Continue.
I think it happens later in the game.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly where. I know it's definitely before we meet Sam and Henry. I know the scene, but I can't think of like exactly where it is in the game. But yeah, like I said, it's portrayed very different. If this is their interpretation of that scene, which is what I'm assuming it is,
Yeah.
it's very different than what it is in the game. Ellie doesn't even have her own gun. Joel is the one that gives her her own gun. Like Joel, oh, I know. Okay, so there's like this hotel. Joel and Ellie get separated because Ellie Joel falls down like the elevator shaft or whatever, and he's down. Ellie's like up in the hotel. You play as Joel to get back up, and he's like ambushed by somebody, and his like head is down in the water. He can't grab a hold of his gun because the guy's like keeping him from grabbing a hold of his gun. Ellie runs up, grabs the gun, shoots the guy, and she's like, "Wow, I just shot the hell out of that guy." Joel, he's mad because he's like, I'm glad I just didn't get my head shot off by a fucking teenager, and is pretty pissed off about it. And then how she gets a gun eventually, that gun, she helps him like taking down these people with the sniper up on like a balcony while he's down there taking out people. And he's like, just so you know, I'm glad, like after they argue a little bit, he's like, just so you know, I'm glad that you saved my life. And after they get done doing that, he's like, here's something a little more your size.
Okay. How'd you feel about this episode at large then?
I really enjoyed this episode. We got a lot of Ellie Joel bonding. And I think the Ellie Joel bonding stuff, I think that they become more friendly faster in the game. They've pretty much not liked each other consistently throughout these 3 episodes. Joel definitely. There's been no warming up to Ellie. And this we did a lot of breaking down some walls and Joel warming up to Ellie. And I love that this episode is very kind of like plot heavy, like action forward, but we get so much like development in Joel and Ellie's relationship. So yeah, I think this is a really good episode.
No, you're good, even though we didn't get any infected pretty much this episode.
I don't know why that would be a complaint for people because there's large spots of the game where we don't get infected. So I don't understand why that would be an issue with these episodes not having infected.
And then we get potentially a new, or at least a new origin story for something, some creature, some
I have no
thing in this universe, some large being underneath the ground.
The only thing I can think of is maybe like a bloater.
And they
Which
just kind of gave them a new origin on how they
which is
work.
like a bigger infected. So when you start as an infected, you're considered like a runner, and those are the people that we saw like in the first episode where they're
Yeah.
freshly bit. They don't have like any like sort of fungus on them or whatever. They just kind of have the tendrils. That's it. And then the next stage would be kind of a stalker, and we haven't met any of those yet, but they're like halfway clicker, halfway like runner, and then it would be clicker, and then the progression from that is a bloater, which is like bigger and like more fungus and grosser. It's like the amount of time that they're infected.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. That's the only thing I think of. It might not be that. I have no idea.
So we're introducing some new lore there. Got a new backstory. These folks just chasing old Henry and Sam around, trying to get their asses. Yeah, I thought this episode was good. It did a lot for Joel and Ellie. Relationship and dynamic. This episode had plenty of action. And so if you were, bored last week, which, okay. But if last week was like too emotion driven rather than plot driven, I think this week definitely makes up for that in every sense and still gave us a lot of character development. So I think they're 4 for 4 so far. 4 great episodes to kick us off.
By the way, next episode is airing on Friday.
Oh, they're curbing this. They're curbing the Super Bowl.
I guess so. They're airing it on Friday. We're not going to be here on Sunday.
Okay.
All right.
Well, because low key, I'm like, next year or for season 2, we're not debuting in January, HBO. You decided you're going to go up against every main event that I want to fucking watch. So we're going to have to push you to like April next season, please. Because this whole January through March, it don't work for me and my Sunday night schedule, okay? Well, I guess we'll see you on probably Friday early in the morning or Saturday early in the wee hours of the morning next week.
It's
But
Friday at 9 p.m., so it's still the same time
yeah,
slot.
same time frame. Okay,
Yeah.
I can dig it. I can get down with that. But yeah, we're 4 for 4. I'm excited for episode number 5. So that was our reaction to season 1, episode 4 of The Last of Us. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including each and every one of our The Last of Us reactions. Hannah, do you want to let people know where they can find you if they want to talk a lot about The Last of Us on your own?
Listen. Hannah on Twitter.
Perfect. And make sure to join in on the discussion. What did you think of episode number 4? Let us know either in the comment section down below, or as you heard, you can hit both of us up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.